I think the government's been very clear that insurers cannot deny health insurance to senior citizens, even ones with pre-existing diseases. But realistically, does it happen on ground? And just give us sort of the things that one should keep in mind, and maybe even names if you can help. Insurers who are quite open to at least doing a real check and then deciding whether they want to issue a policy or not.
See, it's not that, today options are not available for senior citizens. There's slightly a misconception over here, I would say. It really depends upon probably the person whom you would have approached. There might be people in the market or, certain channels or of distribution who would be okay to only kind of have policies which are very easy to move in nature or easy to get a proposal in nature. For example, without any medical checkups, without any follow-ups required, or without much of underwriting done, where you kind of got a check or the payment done and then the policy is
healthy young people, yeah.
Versus, say in the case of parents, especially which you're saying, if your parents are about 60 years, you have slight medication being taken and all. I'm sure insurance companies would ask you for either for medical checkup or a telehealth questionnaire, or offer some documents of recent hospitalization or medication being taken on. And that will take some time, right? And you have to be able to navigate through that process as a channel also, or as a distributor also. There are N number of options that are available across insurers as such. And you can definitely port your parents with the condition that you said, they have slight medication, not much of any ailments as such, and about 60, 62 years in age kind of thing. No worries whatsoever. It's just that you have to declare what's the current situation.
So, just to build confidence and reassure our audience as well, just because you're saying it happens on your platform all the time, just name 2, 3, 4, 5 companies that are very open to giving insurance where you would have dealt with clients in your case. And also, an idea about premium. Will premiums be exorbitantly high? Mentally, how much should we be prepared for when it comes to
premium is completely dependent on what the sum insured and the age that you're looking at. So it has not to do with any kind of such stuff. Unless they have some kind of ailment which is kind of very, very critical in nature, where the underwriter might ask you to load a bit of premium. But otherwise, generally, premiums are not the concern versus what a regular customer at that age would get as such, right? Having said that, on the company side, as I said, we do it day in, day out, where it's Niva Health Insurance or Aditya Birla Health or, say HDFC Ergo or a Star Health kind of thing. Across segment, everyone provides these. It's just that you have to probably submit some set of extra documents and you have to stay with it, sail through the course kind of.
Related question. This one is from Mr. Om Prakash. He's writing in from Lucknow. That's also, by the way, my birth city. So great to have you on the show, sir. He's 62 years old and he's a diabetic. And he says, I want to get a health insurance for myself now, but I don't know if I'll be eligible. Where do I even start? I think it sums up the issues that we're discussing. So for someone like him, 62 years old, pre-existing condition of diabetes, which puts a lot of insurers off, what are the options?
These options are available. And across insurance companies, such products are available. Whether you called about Care Supreme or Niva Reassure, or, say, Aditya Birla Active. So multiple plans are available in this, or a Star Health Comprehensive kind of thing. It's just that you'll have to declare and then probably have to undergo the test or have to provide an extra document, and you can take it. It's just that if you're at the diabetic level, if your diabetes level is much higher kind of thing, and you're into insulin, and also you have certain other ailments along with it, whether it's heart-related ailment or that's where it gets complicated to an extent, where the insurer might, come and charge you extra premium and all. Otherwise, generally these days available. And also the other thing is that now there are plans which are available where you can also reduce the pre-existing waiting periods also to 1 year by paying an extra premium.
Really, really critical. So I know these things are hard to generalize, but if we just take this example, Mr. Om Prakash, he's 62 years old. We don't have him on the line, but let's just go with the fact that he has diabetes, no other health-related complications. And let's assume he wants a coverage of at least 50 lakhs because, these days, as you say, medical inflation. Roughly speaking, what is the premium that one should be mentally willing to sort of shell out if you're looking at a cover of at least 50 lakhs?
So I remember recently, kind of advising someone around 60, 65 years of age, couple who wanted a health insurance. Again, similar kind of thing. I think they have a blood pressure and slight diabetes around the range kind of thing, not much of a thing. So about 50,000 probably for them. I think if I remember correctly, what we said was about 45,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees per year is what is for a 50 lakh rupee cover. But there's not even a 50 lakh cover. Again, as I said, right, there are different companies which offer you different kind of things. The companies which offer you 25 lakh plus 25 lakh. It's just a way that you look at a cover. Once your 25 lakh gets exhausted, then you get under 25 and you get another kind of. So it's a much heavier cover.
The last hour. Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most. The biggest market swings. A close-up look at what's driving them. And how the investors are reacting. Watch the most seasoned market mavens guide you through the most important hour of the trading day. NSE Closing Bell. At these times, only on CNBC-TV18 and CNBC-TV18.com.